Hi, welcome back to Fishing in the UK. So today I want to talk about sea fishing baits. I've got 10 different baits to show you. I've got a couple of fresh baits and a variety of frozen baits. So I'm going to show you how to bait up with these different types of baits. Then I'm going to show you a few clips of me using them out while I've been fishing at different places around the UK. So hopefully by the end of this video you'll be able to bait up with a variety of different sea fishing baits. Literally just threading that up the hook all the way up. There we go. Spin them around a bit just so you can get a better look at them. There we go. I'm just putting a ragworm on, size 2/0 hook. Just threading it on like that, just leaving the old stuff on top of it. There we go. Then I'll just cast that out into the surf and hopefully pick up a fish. Lovely little bass. Get this one quickly popped back. That's a decent size, right? I'm buzzing with that. Barbless hook and a head hook ragworm. Another lovely little cork one. There we go. Straight away. You can use that baiting needle as well. It's going to go straight through the middle. Trying not to puncture the worm through the side, and then just slide the worm straight on over the little knot there. And there you go. That's the quickest way to do it. If you're using a little 2-hook rig, you could have a lugworm on the top and a ragworm on the bottom, and that way you've got two different types of bait, which is going to give a lot more scent in the water and hopefully attract more fish. Get a fillet out and I'll show you how to bait up with it. I'm going through there like that. Pull that through. And then I'm just literally going back through like that, pulling that line tight, and then just wrapping it with bait elastic. 2, 3, and then poke it back through the bait like that. So there we go. Got 2 hooks sticking out. Fillet mackerel baited up. This one's a little bit smaller. Excellent stuff. Knit it on. A little bit of elastic to secure, and you're laughing. That's what we came for. Nice big flounder. So the squid's just about defrosted now, so we'll get one of these out and I'll show you how to bait up with one of these. You can put a full squid on just like this if you want to. I like to peel the skin off. You can leave it on if you want, but I'm just going to peel it off now. And then all I'm going to do with that is just put it on full. So all I'm going to do with this is just hook it once through there like that, straight through. Pull it through there, turn the hook back on itself like that, poke it through and bring it straight through the eyes there, like that. And then that'll keep the eyes on as well. And then all I'm going to do with that is just bound it on a bit of elastic, clip it down and cast it out. I'm not using a pennel hook on this one, I'm just using a single hook because it's sometimes fine just to use the singles. Pull that off, there you go. That's a nicely presented squid bait, and as usual clip it down just while I get a little bit extra distance casting. Nice little squid bait ready for my next cast. Whoa. I'm just going to put the body on, I'm not going to bother with the head. I'm just going to peel all that out there, flick it off, and then peel the little skin off as well. And then I'm just going to knit this on. It's pretty much straight through there like that. Straight through there. This is just the old bait off before. And then I'm just going to bound this on with bait elastic. A couple of little knots in it and then cast it out. As you can get, the sea's getting there, a little bit rough now. Hopefully that's not going to be too rough to fish in. There we go. Into there. So this is Bluey. So I usually find Bluey's quite a soft bait, but it's nice and oily. If I'm fishing for spur dogs or bullhuss or anything like that, I like to just use the back section here. So all we'll do with this is just chop the tail off and then just slice a section off at the back, straight through like so. And what I'll do with this is I'll just take my hook straight through and double it back on itself, in and then back out like so. Just put that against there, and then the whole thing just bound on with bait elastic like this. 3 wraps around, take that back through there, tighten your line up, and there you go. Just clip that on, whack it out, or if you're fishing from a boat, just drop it straight down. Just go straight down like that. That'll give you a nice little fillet there, and then I'll half that. And this bit here I'll just put straight on the hook. That's a good little size bait for flounders. So this is black lug. This is how it comes. It's all defrosted now, so I'll show you what's in here. And they come like wrapped up in a packet. There we go. As you can see, they're all individually wrapped. Hence the name. Wraps, but that is black lug. It's a lot bigger than normal blow lug usually. Yeah, it's still a bit frozen, but we'll try and get one on. It should be okay. I'm just going to fold it in half like that, and then I'm just going to wrap it with bait elastic, just for quickness really. One more on with it, just so it's a nice big bait like that. There's quite a few crabs around tonight. That's all I'm going to do is just fold it over and just keep wrapping it so it's nice and compact. All I'm going to do with this is just hook it straight through like that, back out that side, and then I'm going to bound it all the way up the line. If I can find the end of my elastic. Just like this. You can use a pennel hook with these if you prefer to, just to keep the line, just to keep it up there. I'm just going to wrap it around the eye of the hook plenty of times, like I say, just to keep it up and go all the way to the top. It's clipped in, ready to go for my next cast. So yeah, I've got a couple of razor clams. I'll show you the best way to bait up with these. Just take it out of the shell. And I find the best way to bait these up is to use your baiting needle, if you've got one. Just poke it through like you would put a worm bait on, and then take your bait elastic and just bound it onto the baiting needle don't normally use razor fish by itself. I normally use it to like bulk out cod baits. There we go. And there you go. That's your razor clam baited onto your bait needle. Just take your hook, put it into the little hole, keep your line taut, and then just slide that straight onto your hook like that. So there we go. This is my lawns. This section I'm just going to use a little back section here. So what I'm going to do is chop the tail off, just chop a section off about that much, put that over there. I'm just going to hook this straight through there like that, just hang that up there, just bring it straight through, bursting it around and hook it back through like that, and then just pull your line through. I'm just going to use a little bit of bait elastic just to secure it onto the hook. I'll go nice little bit of sand eel for bait. Just going to hook it onto the weight clip like that. There we go, that's the first fish today. It's a nice big flounder from the beach. Yeah, it's pretty much swallowed me hook like. So as you can see there, that wasn't a bit of sand eel. So this is the mussel. As you can see, it's fully defrosted now. So I've drained the mussel. Now I'm going to put it onto the bait and needle. Just thread it onto the needle like this. As you can see, it's quite a soft bait, but it has a lot of juices coming out of it. There we go. I'll just put 3 on for this one, and then I'm going to take the bait elastic and just start wrapping it around so they're nice and compact onto the bait and needle. As you can see, there's quite a lot of juice comes out of these, which is a good thing because it leaves quite a bit of scent in the water for the fish. At the end of the bait and needle here, there's a little hole where your hook point goes into, so we're just gonna put that into the little hole like so. We're gonna keep the line tight. I'll just wrap it around my finger to keep it tight like that, and then we're gonna slide this straight along and round. Just work it along like that. There we go. And then take the bait and needle off, and there you go. You're left with a nice mussel bait on your hook. You can use a bit extra elastic to bound this on, or you can just leave it as is, or you can put a little bit of squid on the end to tip the bait off with, but that's predominantly how I would bait up with mussel. So because this one's bigger than the single hook, I'm going to put this on a pennel hook, and there you go, that'll hold your bait nicely. So you can either put a little bit more bait elastic on to secure it, or you can just leave it as is and cast that out. So if you don't have a bait and needle, you can just put them on the hook. It's a little bit more fiddly, but pretty much just the same as the bait and needle. You would just slide it on if you're using it as a smaller bait, and then just wrap it onto your hook the exact same way as what you would do with the bait and needle. I'd probably just use a single mussel if I was scratching around for maybe flounder or a whiting, a little pouting or something like that. There you go. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any fresh peeler, so I had to settle for the frozen. It's the second one. I've just seen us cast that bait out, immersed in the water for about 5-10 minutes, and then this little fella took it. So we're going to chuck him back in alright size, see if we can get another one. Just using a few crab legs for bait. I'm using a 2-hook flapper rig, just putting little bits of crab's legs on. Yeah, and it's a lovely little codlin. Stick that on there.